What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Welcome to TLP Sports Club W. My name is Harry Billion. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit like and comment. Let's get into it. There's this clip that is circulating online, a situation with Caitlin Clark that happened on the court, and a lot of people are responding to that clip. But you know what? A lot of people are not seeing the second clip, and they're coming to conclusions. And sorry if I sound a little nasally, guys. I apologize, okay? Everybody's up in arm online, on Twitter, all over social media. The black girls are after Caitlin Clark because of racism. She's getting paid way more than them. So I said, okay, go ahead and add your voice to the conversation if you can help somebody to understand the situation that's going on. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Let me show you the clip that everybody's losing their mind over, okay? This is what everybody is reacting to. This clip right here. This is all we're seeing. That's all we saw. If you look at this clip, from just what it is, then you're like, what the heck is this girl hitting Caitlin for? Caitlin ain't do nothing to this girl. Number 7 just comes out of nowhere, hits number 22, Caitlin. You know what I'm saying? The Sky player hits Caitlin. And you're looking at it, you're like, what? And then Caitlin goes down and she looks at her. She's like, what? What did you just do? Like, huh? I didn't do anything to you. Why you hit me, right? If you see that clip just in its glory, you'll be upset too, because Caitlin, obviously, it is the new face of the WNBA. The WNBA needed someone to be the face, and they're trying to make Caitlin the face of the WNBA. So we're all gathering around Caitlin to try to get this whole WNBA thing going for these ladies, all right? She had the thing with Angel Reese. You know, this sparked that whole thing, and then we found out that Caitlin is actually competitive. She can play the game of basketball, and now they're trying to make her the new face of the WNBA. So everybody's looking at this situation like, yo, this is crazy. So all of the opinions are now like, oh, this is racism. You got Barstool Sports out there talking about this is assault. Everybody's judging this situation based just on this situation. But let me remind y'all of something that usually happens in our society. In the American society, what usually happens is, all right, if we're talking about racism, we see a white cop shoots a black person, all right? What do other people on the other side say? All of a sudden, it's like, oh no, something had to happen. Show us what happened, all right? He had to do something. There's never no benefit, no doubt, or anything like that. It goes straight to that place, right? That one place, it always goes there. No, something had to happen. The black person had to do something. We always ask that question when it comes to the other side. But in this situation, all we're looking at is number 7 hit her. That's it. Okay? So if you just come online and you see this clip by itself, yeah, you will be upset too, especially if you like Caitlin, like I do, after the whole Angel Reese situation. So the second clip surfaced, and then I was like, oh, okay, this is just a basketball thing. Let's look at the second clip. If you haven't seen this second clip, then you probably won't understand where it all started. The origin of this thing is right here. All right, watch this clip right here. This is where it all happens. Caitlin is right here, number 22. All right, boom, right there. Look at the elbow. You see what I'm saying? There goes the elbow right there in the girl's face. Boom. Caitlin Clark elbows the girl going for the rebound. Boom. Caitlin elbows her. You look at it, they're struggling right there. Number 7 is right there in the shuffle. Number 7 is right there. She goes up, misses the ball. She gets elbowed by Caitlin. She gets elbowed right there. That is the origin. This is where all of this thing starts at. All right, for those of you who are making up your minds already about, oh, Caitlin makes millions of dollars and all these girls are just broke girls who nobody cared about, nobody knew their name before Caitlin came about. You're making all kinds of assumptions and you already have your perspective how this is reverse racism. There's a lot of racism going on. Barstool Sports talking about attack. Everybody's attacking Caitlin and everybody hates Caitlin. This is where it starts at right here. You weren't thinking this is a basketball thing. This is retaliation. That's all it is. Ain't no different from what Patrick Beverly in the NBA would do, Draymond Green would do. This is just retaliation basketball. That's all this is. All right? Somebody else broke it down just a little further because there's a little bit more than that. Let's take a look at that. The elbow happens right here. Caitlin turns around. This is Caitlin right here where my cursor is at. If you can see my cursor. Caitlin is number 22 on your right-hand side, top of the screen, right-hand side. She turns around to number 7, the girl that we're all talking about, Chennedy Carter, Caitlin Clark. Chennedy's right there under the basket. Chennedy, number 7, is right there under the basket. Caitlin Clark, number 22, is right behind her. So take a look at that. This is where it happens. Chennedy goes up for the ball. Caitlin Clark is standing right there. She don't want none of the smoke. They're tussling for the ball. She's just standing there. She's like, I'm good. I'll wait for it. Then all of a sudden the ball bounces. Caitlin Clark goes in there, tries to reach for the ball. Chennedy's right there. The elbow happens right there, right? Kaylin elbows her right there. I'm not partial to anybody. I don't really care either way. I don't have no skin in this game. I'm not against anyone or for anyone in this situation. I'm just trying to give you some explanation on how it happened, and then you can make up your own mind. For myself, I just needed to understand what was really going on. There's a lot of narrative that are flying all over the internet because we need a face for the NBA. But we're creating a crazy narrative that everybody hates Caitlin Clark because she's white and she makes a lot of money. While that thing may be there, while the sentiment may be there, because there has been a lot of WNBA players way before Caitlin, they sure didn't get this type of love. And while people may think like, oh yeah, we did a great white hope, I'm not saying that thinking is not out there. If we're going to be using that thinking in everything that happens to Caitlin, I say we should be careful, because that's not what's happening in this instance. That's not what happened here. And I want people to see it for themselves. So it happens. She turns right around. Chennedy right there, number 7. You see Caitlin Clark right there, number 22. She turns around and they're jousting. They're doing what competitive athletes do. This is what happens with the whole Angel Reese thing got out of hand, and nobody understood, and we just thought, oh my gosh, we want to do the whole racial divide situation. This is what we want. Drama sells. We love the drama. That's why people are watching and paying attention now. But the drama continues. Instead of Angel Reese, it's Chennedy Carter. All right, so here we go. She's talking. The girl's like, oh, that's what it is? Okay, then it's on. We keep going. We go down here. The girl's playing basketball. She's like, all right, we're going to play. It is what it is. You do you, I do me. So she's at the top. Watch the top right here. Hopefully you can see my screen where my cursor is going. You got Caitlin Clark right there, and Chennedy cuts to the right. All right, she cuts to the basket. She gets pushed right there. Watch it again. Push to the back right there. You got Caitlin Clark right here, pushes Chennedy Carter on the back right there. Right here, this play right here. She gets pushed right here. Chennedy's at the top, breaks to the basketball. She's under, she gets pushed back again. All right, she keeps working, looking around. Caitlin Clark at the top of the net right there, standing right there. You see Chennedy right here. She cuts in, loses Caitlin, goes for the ball, goes around, catches the ball, goes up for the shot. Bada boom, bang, makes it. That is the sequence of activities that happen that caused this entire thing. I just want people to understand that don't be so quick to jump to judgment for this whole thing. Y'all want to have this racial divide. Y'all want to say white and black, and most of the WNBA, most of the young ladies are black and they're hating on Caitlin. These young ladies just want to play ball. They don't care that Caitlin Clark is the face. They like Caitlin. They already said it. They actually love the attention that now women's basketball is getting. Now you want to create this whole drama about how Caitlin Clark is being hated on. Chennedy came out of nowhere and just hit Caitlin Clark for no reason. That's what we want to do. And I'm telling you, America is racially charged. Just like we don't care about Jesus Christ, we don't care about God. We're so sexually charged. Everything in our society in America is so sexually charged. We're also racially charged. Young girls walking around the daggone streets showing their belly button and doing all kinds of gyrations. We're so sexually charged in America. We are so racially charged. We look for drama out of everything. But this is all you're seeing online. This right here, that's all you're seeing. When you see just that, everybody's like, that's not a basketball play. That is not a basketball play if you just look at that. But you got to go back and see the entire thing, where it all started. They're jousting. The girl probably said something like, yo, girl, watch yourself. She's like, what you talking about? Watch yourself. Comes and push her in the back. She's like, oh, okay. You got some problem? All right, I see you. I'm going to bust this shot in your mouth. But I bang right there. Bust that shot in your mouth. And then we're going to come back and deal with this later. I got you later. And here's later. Boom. Take that, girl. All she does is just hip checks her. That's a hip check. Hip checker. That's it. It's a hip check, guys. I Barstool Sports. This is not assault. It's a hip check. Watch yourself next time, young lady. You understand what this is? This is grown woman sport. Watch yourself. This is not no, you get paid millions of dollars because you're white and everybody wants you to be the face of the WNBA and I'm hating on you because I'm black. I got to take a second job. I got to go work at night. This is not that, okay? I know you love it. I know that's what you want it to be. But these girls don't care about none of that, okay? They just want to play basketball. Let these women play basketball. It's a hip check. It's a foul. Just accept the foul. That's it. It's a retaliation foul. It's all it is. It's a retaliation foul. No different from Draymond Green doing that, kicking people in the nuts. Ain't no different from Patrick Beverly actually chasing down Zoe. The Ball brothers, remember the Ball brothers? Everybody had it out for Zoe because there was so much noise made about him when he came into the league. Everybody wanted a piece of Zoe. That's all this is. Y'all want race? Why y'all jumping straight to conclusion? Why y'all not waiting for the investigation to happen? All of a sudden, y'all jumping to conclusion. You see how that feel? Y'all see how that feel? That's how it feel. Like, you want to give her the benefit of the doubt that just happened without her doing anything. White people, you see how that feels? When something happens, y'all want to see the investigation? Wait till you see the full investigation, watch the tape, and see what really happened. All you're doing now is just judging this instance right here. This right here, that little hip check, and you're like, oh my gosh, all the black people hate Caitlin Clark because she's white. No, that's basketball, people. Draymond Green, Patrick Beverly, Dennis Rodman, they all did it. All right, if you did something to them, they were going to come and get you later on. Trust that. Y'all got to get used to it. If you're new to basketball and you don't really know, you're just here for Caitlin Clark, they don't really understand the game, how it works, but a bunch of white people are around here now. WNBA has always been competitive like this. Y'all just new to this. A lot of y'all white folk are over here watching basketball now, right? Watching Caitlin Clark because you like her, okay? That's what's happening. You like her. You don't really know the rules. You don't know how competitive the WNBA has been. You never watched this before. But here you are watching basketball now, women basketball, because of your favorite Caitlin Clark. So this kind of stuff is going to happen. That's a little hip check right there. This ain't no hate. It's called hip check. It's not hate. It's called hip check. That's all it is. And I like Caitlin. I know she's competitive. The way I grew up at, if you had a girl like that was competitive, we called her a tomboy. We just treated her like one of the guys. She gets hurt, she gets back up, she'll bang with us, and it was okay. It was all good. But y'all are taking this out of context. A lot of y'all are going to be taking this out of context because you don't understand the sport. So welcome. Welcome to the WNBA. It's going to be hard for y'all. So stop the racism talk. It's a basketball thing, okay? I hope I brought clarity to this for a lot of people because I know that we need drama, like Sex in America. Drama sells, and we need this, okay? The WNBA is happy to have Caitlin. Those black women right there are happy to have Caitlin. But you're going to create this weird narrative, and she's going to have that big target on her back. So now y'all got your target on the fever because of Caitlin. Everybody's going to be gunning for her, but y'all don't make her public enemy number one because you're creating a bad narrative. A lot of these women that are playing her, they're going to be checking her a little harder because of that target. That red target is on her back. Let's go ahead and cut out the racism thing. Ain't none of these black women worried about Caitlin Clark's check. These women have been playing basketball way long before Caitlin arrived. And they're okay? They're going to be okay. I'm going to leave it right there, and I'm out of here. Peace out.